Managing Geospatial Data using ArcGIS. Part 3. Managing Data using the Catalog window. In the previous video, you learned how to download data from the Humboldt County website and decompress files. In this video, you will learn how to manage data using the Catalog window. ArcMap is part of the ArcGIS software suite. In this course, you will primarily be using ArcMap to manage data and create maps. Locate ArcMap on your computer and launch the software. When you first launch ArcMap, a window appears that gives you the option to either open a blank map or to open any of your recent map documents. Choose to open a blank map document. The ArcMap user interface has three main windows that you use on a regular basis: the table of contents, the data frame, and the catalog window. The table of contents displays a list of data frames and map layers loaded into the map documents. The data frame represents layers in the form of a map and defines the map extent. The catalog window displays a hierarchical view of folder connections and data in the form of a catalog tree. In this step, you will start by working with the catalog window. The catalog window is where you manage your geospatial data in ArcMap. Start by clicking on the Connect to Folder button. Navigate to your workspace folder on the local hard drive. In this step, it is essential that you select your primary workspace folder, GSP 101 Activity 1, to add it to the catalog window. When ready, click OK. Once you add your workspace folder to the catalog window, expand the folder by clicking on the plus sign. Expand the original folder to view the contents. This display of folders and files within the catalog window is sometimes called the catalog tree. Notice the difference between the appearance in Microsoft Windows File Explorer and the way the catalog window displays data. The catalog window reduces the number of files that you see, making moving and copying data easier. However, it keeps the component files together when moving or copying data. You will demonstrate this feature in the next step. In the catalog window, right-click on the Humboldt County boundary shapefile. In this example, it is called countyoutline.shp. Copy and paste the file into the working folder. When done, you should see a copy of the Humboldt County boundary shapefile under the working folder in the catalog tree. Though it may appear that you copied and pasted only one file in the catalog window, the ArcGIS software also made copies of all the parts that make up a shapefile. To verify that this is true, open your working folder using Microsoft Windows File Explorer and examine the contents. Remember, when working with shapefiles, never delete any of the component files or you will break it. The catalog window also makes it easy to edit geospatial data. To demonstrate this feature, return to ArcMap and rename the shapefile in the working folder. Right-click on countyoutline.shp and select Rename. Change the name to Humboldt_County_Boundary. Once again, examine the changes in the working folder using the Microsoft Windows File Explorer. As you can see, the change of the name of the shapefile in the catalog window extends to each of the component files. Imagine that someone assigned you to manage dozens or even hundreds of shapefiles. If you try to rename or transfer individual files using Microsoft Windows File Explorer, the task would be both time-consuming and prone to errors. The advantage of using GIS software to manage geospatial data is that it can save time and reduce the possibility of corrupting the data. Practice what you've learned. Copy each of the remaining shapefiles from the original folder to the working folder using the catalog window. The shapefiles have an icon that look like a green square. You can ignore the rest of the files for now. Give the copies located in the working folder a more human-friendly name, such as roads, election precincts, and fire hydrants. Remember, avoid using blank spaces in the file names. You can use an underscore instead of empty spaces. Blank spaces can cause some tools in ArcMap to stop working.